Hi again. As I promised you, I will make a video demo video for you with our systems and especially for restaurant. And here I will make this demo for a Chinese restaurant where sushi and a la carte and so on. Well, I will make a demo from another restaurant here in North Zealand, and that's from a Chinese restaurant in Birkerød, and there is a person there called Ying. That's the owner of the restaurant, and I will make that for my demo here. I think that you will work in the same manner as the restaurant here. Of course, this is just a demo of the system, so there is a lot of different modes the system can work in, but I will try to show you how they do in this restaurant here. So if I go to sale and go in here, you can see up here we have some tabs. The tabs is here the menus, and of course here we have menus in the restaurant. That is, well, some pre-installed menus in the system, and we also have some desserts here, the drink and buffet here, a la carte from 1 to about 40, and further a la carte here on this tab. Here we have the sushi, and here we have the table layout. That's the layout for, should we say, the tables in the restaurant. Also in this table layout here, we also have the takeaway system here. So when we have takeaway, it will be parked here on these bags here. So we can see there is some takeaway. There is awaiting the customer to get them. And here we have the tables, and the tables is placed the way they are placed in the restaurant. If we start here in tab 1, we can pick some menus here, or I can go directly to, for example, a la carte here. If you look at the button here, you can see there is a little blue dot here, and there is a red dot on the opposite point of the pause button here. You can press that button, of course. So if you press a little to the left from this one, it will be as a takeaway, because the takeaway is blue and the dine-in or the eating in the restaurant here is the red one. You can also see it here. It means that here is in Danish, but it could be in English if you want, or even in Chinese if that was preferred. So here it's in Danish, and that means that the red one here is the customer want to eat it here, and the blue one, as you see it here, is that the customer want to have it as a takeaway. The difference between the blue and the red is because of the blue one, or the takeaway, has a little discount. Here in this restaurant, it's about 20% discount if this is picked as a takeaway. So you can press the numbers if you want to do that. That means you can press number 21, for example. You can press it directly here. You can also, of course, press the button here. But if I take that here, number 21, and take it as a takeaway here, you can see that here as a takeaway option. Here it is. The percent sign here means that it's a takeaway, so you can see the difference between takeaway and not takeaway, where it's gonna be a dine-in. So I can take the same number again, for example, number 21, and as a eating here. Now you can see the difference. Also, there is a difference in the price. As a takeaway here, it has a discount of 20%, and thereby the price is lower here than if you want to eat it in the restaurant. So That's the way you can press as a takeaway. Just press in the part of this button here. You can imagine that it's a split here in the middle of the button. So if you press just that part, it will be as a takeaway. Or if you press that part of the button, it will be as a dine in. You are gonna eat it here. So this is the same, but as a takeaway or as a dine in. Takeaway, dine in. That's the same here. All the dishes here are both takeaway and as a dine-in here. Also here we have the sushi, nigiri, osomaki, uramaki, futomaki, sashimi. And here they have some sushi menus. And exactly the same again. Just press that button to that part or that part, or you can just press the number. For example, number 1004 is in the menu card 1004 as a eating here. That is 4 solar. You can see that. Well, take another example. I will delete all that here and I will make another example. We say that a customer is coming here to the restaurant and want to eat here. For the first they want to eat, well, we say some 4 dishes here and say this one, oh, that's 4, sorry. Just delete it. And I say hønsekødssuppe, pekingsuppe, and 2 wonton suppe. I make a separator now. That means that this is for the first round. And now for the second round, I will take the separator. You see now a separator here. And the next they want is, they want one of these, and one of these. For the first round, second round. And for example, for the dessert here, banana split, and this one. So now we have something here on this window here, and we can put it on a table. Oh, maybe they should also have something to drink. So I said just 2 soda, just a little one, I press here. And 1 soda is a big one, and they want a big beer too. See that again? Little and in the middle of the big one here. Doot doot doot. The same button, but you could just press to the left, to the middle, or to the right. You can see it here. I press the tables, and I'll put it, well, let's say they are sitting on table number 10. So I press number 10. Now you can see that the table is occupied here, and also the amount of how much it's cost right now here. Also, of course, you get a kitchen receipt, and that means that you can see that this is for the kitchen. I have just printed it here on the printer here, the local printer, but some places they are just using the local printer and bring that to the kitchen, or other places they are using a dedicated kitchen printer where there is both a printer here and a printer in the kitchen. Now you can see it's table number 10, it's a kitchen, and now you can see here for the first round we have this, and so on. You can see the drink, the sodas and so on is not printed here because I don't need order print for that, because I know it's from the bar, so I know what they should have for drink. But you can also print that if that is necessary. You can now, for another example, we take a takeaway, and that means I go to sushi, and I have a customer that has has dialed in, and well, we take a California, a tuna, and this one, and also a nigiri, and this one, and a menu. Here we see that. I press the table again and say, and I can tell to the customer right now in the telephone that they have, should we say, takeaway number 1. So I just press takeaway number 1. Now you can see that the takeaway number 1 is occupied and to the kitchen, so they can see it's not now the table. It says afhenter. That means it's a takeaway order. Afhenter number 1, and the time for it, of course. Here we have that. And when the customer come to get their takeaway, they just tell you, well, I have takeaway number 1. So you just press takeaway number 1 and say, okay, here you have takeaway number 1, and I press that button, and now you can see that here we have the takeaway and how much it is totally. Now you can make the payment as a card payment, cash, mobile pay, or it could even be paid online. That means if I press that, you have the Just Eat, Hungry, Volt, Spise Online, and so on. That is configurable here. So in this case here, I will just say, well, the customer paid with a Dankort, so I just press that. Now the table or the takeaway is gone. Nothing is here, and you of course can print a receipt if you need that, but it's gone away, and the sale is done right now. Of course, you can print a bon if it's a receipt if the customer need that. So you get one here. Here you have the receipt for it. You can see it here. Yes, and of course you have your logo and so on. Well, and if it's a table and the customer say, hey, I want to pay now, you just press the button here and say number 9 would like to pay now. So I press that, and you can print the receipt. You don't get the money right now, you're just starting to print the receipt, and that is skriv pro forma. So I just press that. If I do that again, so on. Here we have the receipt. That is a pro forma receipt. That is not paid yet, because you don't have the money yet for it. But when the customer say, okay, we want to pay, they have seen the receipt and they have paid, you just press the table and say how they have paid here. Maybe it could be a split payment. That means that there is delregning here, and that means that you can split it up in more items. Let us say that the first guest would like to pay that one and that one here. Now you can see it split up in a split receipt here. So I say, well, my first guest want to pay that one, so I just press that and I say betal denne, and the customer here pay with, should we say, mobile pay. Now it's done. You get a receipt for that because it's a mobile pay. You can see it here, mobile pay here. Now we have these items here, and I say, okay, the last customer, the last guest on that table want to pay the rest here, so I just press that button and say they pay in cash. So here we got the last receipt, and that is cash here. Now the table is not occupied anymore. You can see that. So, well, that's the way the system is working, and of course there's a lot of other ways the system can work, but this is how they do in in the Chinese restaurant in Birkerød. Hopefully that will give some sentence for you. Thank you for watching, and you're welcome back. I will call you. Thank you.